Hi there, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I am a crystal whisperer, which means I talk to stones and they talk to me. And I'm here with a very beautiful, very fascinating golden opal. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this crystal in a moment. I just want to, I'm recording this video on Father's Day, and I want to take a moment to honor and celebrate the fathers of our world. And I also want to mention that not all of us have fathers in our lives or healthy father role models in our life. And part of the message that the crystals have been sending me today is about how we can have access to that father energy, that protector, that provider energy, that that strength. And we can have access to that because we all have those energies within us. And today the crystals are talking about that, and they're showing us how to access that energy. And that's all that is going to be in today's blog post. I call it a light log post, and you can find that on the website at songofstones.com. If you don't have a direct link from where you're watching this, you could just go to the website and scroll down to the bottom and click on light log, and it'll be the latest one if you're clicking fairly at this time. Otherwise, you can just search for it. So, who we have here today, and it's really interesting. There's a connection between this crystal and the light log post that I only just realized when I started recording this. And I'll get to that in a moment. So this crystal is an opal. It's a lion heart opal. And what that means is that these opals sing with the energy of courage, inner courage. And there's a very clear image on this opal. It's clear to me, and maybe you'll see something else. We all see what we need to see. What I'm seeing is wolf. It's so clear to me that this is wolf. And what I'm receiving, what I'm hearing from the crystal is that this crystal is about the inner battle that humans living in a dual existence go through. And it's also singing of a past life, a very specific past life in Egypt, and very specifically a man's past life. And the way that this message came to me is through a song. I just was connecting with this crystal, and I started hearing the song Walk Like an Egyptian. It's a great song. I was just listening to it again just today because, I was thinking about it and I wanted to hear it. So That happens to me a lot actually, where I will hear a song, and I know some other people who have told me that they hear songs sometimes playing in their head, and to me, I feel like that's the universe talking to us, and the crystals sometimes talk to us that way, and this crystal did for me, and I also, while I was writing the or receiving the post today, I started to hear a song as well with one of the while I was bringing through one of the sections. In the blog post, I talk about the 4 P's of Father Energy, and one of the P's was, which one was it now? It was one of the P's. If you go into the website, you will find it. Oh, it was the protector. The protector energy. So when I was on that section, I was hearing the song Monsters by James Blunt. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous song. I was listening to that one as well today. And in the song, it's this son singing to his father, and in one of the parts in the chorus, he talks about how it's his turn to chase the monsters away, and that was the gist. There's a whole story and reason to that, and I won't get into it now. It'll be in the post. You can read about it. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because that message came through a song, just like part of the message of this crystal came through a song. And I just like to share sometimes the way that the crystals sing to us, because sometimes we're receiving messages from the crystals and we just don't know that we're actually receiving a message from the crystals, and we might ignore it. So I just sometimes like to share that so people can see the different ways in which the crystals are speaking to us. So with that, I'm going to invite you to check out the blog post. I'm going to invite you to sign up for our newsletter if you haven't already done so, because there's going to be a special something going out today for you in honor of Father's Day. And I also want you to enjoy the energy of this beautiful crystal, and know that you can tap into the gift that it has for you from wherever you are. The crystals are beyond time and space. We are too. And it's not necessary to have them in our hands, though it is nice to have that, to receive their beautiful energy. And this one it's very powerful. You can see the power in this crystal. It's very special. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers, and to all those who are not fathers. I invite you to tap into that father energy in yourself and know that you have access to that, even if you don't have a father figure in your life. And I send you lots of love and many, many blessings.